Please be seated. A very warm welcome to you all to this one of the University of Strathclyde's graduation events. We've all put on our best clothes, we've decked the hall with flowers, and all to celebrate today's graduation. So please enjoy this ceremony. It will be a ceremony full of colour and movement. It's meant to be a joyful occasion, so please express that joy when your own particular loved one goes across the stage. So enjoy the ceremony. Once everyone has gone through the graduation part, I'll have the privilege of saying a few words, and if the weather holds, fingers crossed, we'll have a procession over to Graduation Gardens for a wee refreshment. So, without further ado, I now declare this congregation open.
Vice Principal, I have the honor to present to you Chung-Hoom Park. Chung-Hoom was born in December 1954. Having completed his school education at Jongang High School in Seoul, he went on to graduate with an honors degree in naval architecture and ocean engineering from Seoul National University. Chung-Hoom is married to Yoonhee Kim. They have a son, Taejun, two daughters, Ji-yoon and Aeun, son-in-law, Jin-young Kim, and also a grandson, Ino. We are delighted to welcome here today Chung-Hoom's wife, his two daughters, son-in-law, and also grandson. After graduation in 1978, Chung-Hoom joined Korea Shipbuilding and Engineering Company, which is now called Hanjin Heavy Industries Company Limited. In 1985, Chung-Hoom moved to Samsung Heavy Industries Limited, a company that was established in August 1974 and has since become the second largest shipbuilding company in the world and arguably the most advanced in terms of technology. The company's high productivity was achieved largely through automation, which at Samsung Heavy Industries now stands at over 60%, virtually the maximum automation that can be achieved in the traditionally highly labor-intensive industry of shipbuilding. Samsung Heavy Industries is the world's #1 specialist shipbuilder of high-value ships and has maintained its market leadership in the ultra-large container ships, liquefied natural gas carriers, offshore drilling and floating production platforms. Today, Samsung Heavy Industries has expanded successfully into new areas of subsea engineering and offshore wind turbine developments, including the development of a 7-megawatt offshore wind turbine prototype in Scotland. Chung-Hoom's career at Samsung Heavy Industries has been very successful, and he has already risen to the position of Executive Vice President, Chief Technical Officer, the second highest ranking position in the company, as well as being General Manager of their Gose shipyard. Chung-Hoom has a worldwide reputation as a first-class technical innovator, both in ship and offshore platform design and building. He has been leading the development of groundbreaking ship designs, including large liquefied natural gas carriers, large ice-breaking tankers, and drill ships for polar regions, mammoth container carriers, and most recently, the world's largest floating vessel, which is 488 meters long, 74 meters wide, and 100 meter high, that enables the production, liquefaction, and storage of natural gas. Additionally, about 2 weeks ago, Samsung Heavy Industries concluded a contract to build the world's largest floating oil production, storage, and offloading platform in Nigeria. Chung-Hoom is fully committed to reducing carbon dioxide emissions from shipping and shipbuilding operations, and he has successfully launched a green shipyard movement to make the ships and the shipbuilding process in its shipyard as energy efficient and environmentally friendly as possible. This green movement is not confined to its shipyard only, but to all its subcontractors as well. Chung Hum is also fully committed to education as well as research and development, and its company sponsors various events in Korea and internationally to increase the awareness of the impact of shipping and shipbuilding on the environment, as well as providing financial support for research and development worldwide for the realization of eco-friendly ship design, shipbuilding, and shipping. Chung Hum also organizes voluntary groups from his company to provide after-school activities for school children in rural areas and to teach the Korean language to non-Korean staff working at Samsung Heavy Industries. One of the voluntary groups that Chung Hum set up provides support to disadvantaged communities on an ongoing basis and to farmers and small businesses during the period of economic downturn. He also provides financial aid to countries around the world when natural disasters strike, one of the examples being his substantial donation to Haiti after the earthquake there in 2010. Chung Hum is exceptionally thoughtful about how his decisions impact on individuals and on industry. He has excellent interpersonal skills, the ability to assimilate information quickly, and to make a balanced decision on how to proceed. Chung Hum has remained very approachable and always makes time for colleagues who wish to speak to him on personal or business matters, whatever the rank or position of the individual in the organization. Chung Hum's approachability has been an important factor in the willingness of colleagues to make suggestions for improving the performance of the organization. During the last 4 years, 5 of our undergraduate MN students visited Samsung Heavy Industries for 3 months as interns under a scheme that was initiated between Chung Hum and one of my colleagues, Dr. Suki Lee, formerly senior lecturer in the department. After their visits to Samsung Heavy Industries, students have always expressed their appreciation for the extent to which Chung Hum personally has looked after them and ensured that they had the best technical as well as cultural experience during their stay at the Gose shipyard. Chung Hum rose through the ranks of Samsung Heavy Industries through his strong belief in innovation in ship design and production. He was able to make Samsung Heavy Industries the world's #1 specialist shipbuilder of high-value ships through his excellent technical expertise, business acumen, and diplomatic skills. Chung Hum works tirelessly to ensure that his company sustains its top position in the world, whilst the impact of shipping and offshore oil and gas exploration and production operations on the environment is minimized. It is with great pleasure, therefore, Vice Principal, that with authority of Senate, I ask you to confer upon Chung Hum Park the degree of Doctor of the University honoris causa.
I confer upon you the degree of Doctor of the University honoris causa. Many congratulations and welcome to the university.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is C.H. Park. Original name is Chung Hum Park, but it's very difficult even for Koreans to pronounce. So I usually use my initial C.H. Park, and I'd like to give some my impression and give more easy memory of my life by my name. There's somebody explaining my name. C for Central Park, H for Hyde Park. So today I see about 300 audience here. You will not forget my name, C.H. What does that mean? That is one of the strategies that I'm appealing myself, my name, to our clients and to my friends all over the world. Today, I can recognize a few faces who has been our student in our shipyard as an intern, and it's very glad for me, and it's honored and privileged for me to be here, the honorary doctor degree in Strathclyde University in Glasgow. This Glasgow has been the hub of the maritime technologies in modern shipbuilding industries. So I'm really honored to be to get this the honorary doctor degree. In my life as a student in the university, we learned some of the Naval Architect School technologies, but that technology is not used these days. What I'm saying is that change of the technology is faster than my expectations. When I was a student, I didn't study much about offshore technologies. But these days, because the 30% of oil and gas is being produced from deep sea, so we have to learn about the offshore development. So we have to learn after graduation, we have to learn for new technologies. So, excuse me. So we have to change ourselves every day. One of the the talking is that innovation is like the snow which has been landed last night. It means that always innovation should continue for better human life. That is our belief, and that is the way the human has been developed, and we have a nice society like this. So, in other words, that I tell this very much that in the world there is no castle which has not been conquered by challengers. So it means once we achieve one technology and if we stay there, then there is no development. Always we have to challenge another area, another field of the world. That is my philosophy, and very much honored to be a member of Strathclyde today, and I will be act better as the pride of for the pride of Strathclyde members. Really, thank you very much. Thank you. Bye bye.
Vice Principal, in the name of the University and by the authority of Senate, I present to you these students. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy for Research in the Department of Naval Architecture and Marine Engineering, Chi Chen. Hari Abdelsami Mohammed Sadek Elosta. Dimitrios Milanas. Wee Sheo. Sing Sun. For the degree of Master of Philosophy for Research in the Department of Naval Architecture and Marine Engineering, Tineke Bosma. For the degree of Master of Engineering in Naval Architecture, Zain Leander Tan. Parajan Oskali.
So, first of all, let me extend to you all again a very warm welcome to our graduation ceremony today. It's a real pleasure to welcome you here to the Barony Hall of the University of Strathclyde. And I think you'll all agree, a wonderful setting for a graduation ceremony. Rightly, our graduates have been centre stage, and I would like to begin my address today by congratulating all of you once again on your academic achievements. Your hard work has paid off, and it has now been recognised in front of your families, friends, and the staff who taught and supported you during your time here. Graduation is one of the great moments in the university year, so well done to every one of you. For me, as presiding officer, it has been an honour to perform the simple but ancient ritual of capping you all today. For each of you, when the cap touches your head, it is a formal recognition before your family, friends and lecturers of your hard work, the days spent in lecture theatres, laboratories and seminar rooms, the late nights in the library and the ordeal of exams now in the past. It is a symbol that you have become part of a community, doctors, masters, bachelors, linked across the generations through the pursuit of knowledge. You are indeed now all Strathclyders, and there is something special about being a member of the Strathclyde family, something special about belonging to a community of people who have come together in the pursuit of knowledge and friendship. I know that the memory of today is something that will stay with you wherever you go and whatever you choose to do in your life. But I also know that all of you would agree that your success would not have been possible without the support and encouragement of your families and friends. So it is important that we acknowledge their part in the successful completion of your university studies. Our graduates and the university at large owe you all a significant debt of gratitude for all your important contributions. As the first in my family to have attended university, as it happens here at Strathclyde, I know the importance of such support. I'm sure that today's graduates and university staff would wish to take the opportunity today to thank the families, friends and supporters for all that they have done to make this day possible. For our academic staff too, this is a very important day because ultimately your success is their reward. Strathclyde seeks to provide you with a high-quality education and a first-class university experience for all of our students, regardless of background. I hope that you will all feel that in your case we have achieved precisely what we set out to do. I would like to invite our graduates to join with me now in thanking our staff for all that they have done to support you in your achievements. This university can trace its roots back to 1796, when our founder, John Anderson, declared in his will that there should be a second university in this city to be named Anderson's Institution for the benefit of all mankind. Anderson was a practical man, inspired by the radical ideas of the Scottish Enlightenment, who believed that higher education should be a right available to all. His views were based upon the guiding vision of Scottish education, asserting that equal opportunity and advancement should be based on merit, not privilege. His mission for his new institution was as a place of useful learning, a phrase familiar to our students, staff and alumni worldwide, one which still defines our purpose today as a leading international technological university. Strathclyde is a university which embraces our key academic subjects from science and engineering to business law, social sciences and humanities. But what distinguishes us is how we seek to address the grand challenges of this technological age. In keeping with our founders' commitment to usefulness, we emphasise a practical and problem-solving approach, a focus on outcomes and results, an inclusive and interdisciplinary way of doing things, and most importantly, a recognition that everything we do should be for the benefit of society. So across the campus, our academics and students are developing drugs to fight disease, producing solutions to address climate change through low-carbon technologies, preparing to work in sub-Saharan Africa and bringing power to remote villages, seeking to inform public policy in Scotland and the UK, providing people with opportunities to transform their lives and the lives of their families, and creating environments where students from a range of disadvantaged backgrounds can prosper. Importantly, and in this year in particular, you should be doubly proud to be graduating from Strathclyde, as we are currently the UK University of the Year. We were delighted to receive this national award from the Times Higher organisation at a high-profile ceremony in London last November, the first Scottish university to do so. The judges described us as bold, imaginative and innovative, and these are characteristics that I hope all our graduates will take forward into their careers. And these key qualities certainly feature prominently in the achievements of our students and staff in both the engineering and humanities and social sciences faculties over the last year, giving me great confidence for the future. In engineering, the faculty launched our pioneering Strathclyde Space Institute, which provides a platform for our increased collaboration with the world's leading space agencies. Our Department of Naval Architecture and Marine Engineering continues to play a lead role in the European Commission's SHOAL consortium, which has designed large yellow robotic fish to check for and find the source of pollution in harbours. And students from NAME are also making their mark, because for the second year running, a student team, Eric Brown, Hugh McQueen and Theo Scott, have won the prestigious 2013 BP Ultimate Field Trip Challenge, regarded as the UK's leading talent discovery event for science, technology, engineering and maths students. In Haas, the school... In Haas, the School of Applied Social Sciences should be congratulated for attracting the Centre for Youth Crime and Justice, which will build on the faculty's existing strengths in the protection of children and young people. The faculty's major contribution to the Scottish Government-funded Autism Network continues to grow, with 2 new websites launched at Strathclyde. And the network's very own Professor Aileen Wendy Dunlop was awarded an MBE for services to autism in Scotland in this year's Queen's Birthday Honours List. Among the university's notable events this year have been the construction has begun on our £100 million Technology and Innovation Centre between George Street and Ingram Street. You may have seen the big dig on the way here with the cranes and all the work being done. The UK's first Fraunhofer Centre has been established at Strathclyde and launched in 2 separate ceremonies in Glasgow with Cabinet Secretary for Education Mike Russell, and in London by Dr Vince Cable, Secretary of State for Business, Information and Skills. Fraunhofer Gesellschaft is Europe's largest organisation for applied research and has created the new Fraunhofer Centre for Applied Photonics in a strategic collaboration with the university. Strathclyde became the cornerstone partner in the new Catapult Centre for Offshore Renewable Energy. This is one of the UK government-funded centres transforming the UK's innovation capability, headquartered here at Strathclyde with a £50 million investment. We are already a core partner in the Catapult Centre for High-Value Manufacturing with our Advanced Forming Research Centre built out at Glasgow Airport. In January, the Right Honourable David Willetts, UK Minister for Universities and Skills, announced that Glasgow was to be awarded the role as a UK Future City Demonstrator. This will attract the world to see how we build infrastructure and employ technology to create low-carbon cities, advanced transport systems, digital health methods and better public security. And Strathclyde was a key partner in attracting this exciting award. We have recently launched our Strathclyde International Public Policy Institute, which will be a leading internationally recognised independent authority on major local, regional, national and global policy challenge. So this is the exciting context in which you, our graduates, should view your awards. You are now graduates of a university that places students at the heart of all that we do, that values education and research excellence, and that supports close connections with society at large and professional practice. It is also the case that the best universities contribute and compete on the international stage, and we are no different. And as an example of developments through 2012 and 2013, we have launched a major programme of global engagements to establish high-quality partnerships with institutions, including in the United States. Our programme partners are MIT, Stanford and Carnegie Mellon. In China, we are working with Tsinghua and Peking universities, and in Hong Kong, the University of Science and Technology and Tsinghua University. In Singapore, Nanyang Technological University and the National University of Singapore are our partners. And only last month, we launched our Strathclyde Institute for Global Public Health, a partnership between Strathclyde and the International Prevention Research Institute in Lyon. Our students benefit directly from being part of an international university, emerging with the skills needed to help Scotland play its full part in the global economy. They will have been exposed to different cultures and traditions. We draw students from over 100 countries to study here at Strathclyde. They will have studied and worked abroad through student exchange programmes, and they will work with global organisations through internships and other work experience initiatives. In these ways, we hope to ensure that our graduates leave here understanding their obligations as global citizens. However, as well as growing our global impact, we also take our local responsibilities very seriously. We play a lead role in the recently established Glasgow Economic Leadership Board, which seeks to build Glasgow's economic strength through an ambitious agenda for the city, one in which Strathclyde plays a leading role. Our Students' Association has launched Strathguides to provide mentoring, support and advice to disadvantaged pupils in Glasgow schools to encourage them to attend university. And in this context, as you leave the hall today, you leave not just with an award, but also with a responsibility. Today's graduates now join our alumni, who number over 170,000 individuals around the world. We will keep in touch with you through our alumni team, and I would ask you to keep in touch with us too. Let us know what you're up to, what you think about what we are doing, and what you would like to do to help future generations of students. In this way, you can help the next generation of graduates who come to this university. As Strathclyde graduates, you possess one of the most valuable assets anyone can have in today's world: knowledge, the ability to absorb knowledge, and the capacity to use it for the good of yourselves, your community, and the wider world. Whatever you do with your degree, and wherever you choose to work, we hope you will remember that as well as academic scholarship, useful learning also means respecting diverse views, acknowledging freedom of expression and thought, and reaching conclusions and resolving disputes by reason. These characterise the core values of our university. Finally, let me return to today's celebration. We are all here to mark the achievements of those receiving awards. So, on behalf of the university, I would like to extend my sincere congratulations to you all and wish you every success in your future careers. Well done, and please enjoy the rest of this very special day. Thank you. Good news, I've just received the thumbs up, which means we can have an academic procession over to the Lord Todd to share the celebrations after this ceremony. So that's the end of today's celebration. I now declare this celebration, this graduation, closed. Thank you very much.